Hi there. It's better late than never. Whenever you want to do something, there's a God's challenge which comes up, and I was under a challenge from last 2 days. But I thought like the first thing in the morning I'll take this video out. So here I am with my video, with my story, and I am Leena Joy, Joy Forever. Deep down, bottom of my heart, I've always been a dreamer, a visionary, and an entrepreneur, the CEO of my life. And today I'm actually the CEO of my company, Live It Up, and a success coach. Today, the life is pretty damn good, but it hasn't always been the case. 6 years back, I had a radically different mindset. Today, I dwell in the garden city of Bangalore since 2005. I grew up in a very humble town in a middle class family, Jabalpur, Madhya Pradesh. Very introvert, shy, timid girl. I feel like most of the people have problems from being fat. I had problems of being skinny. Being skinny with health problems. I remember the times wherein during the sports day in school, my teacher used to pull me back and say that no, Leena, you are not supposed to go because you're very weak, you can faint off, it's very sunny, don't try to be smart. If you try to be smart, people will tell you that you are over smart. All those small voice, I grew up with that. I mean, even in the times where I wanted to perform, I wanted to go ahead in my life, but always there was a voice inside me telling me, no, Leena, you remember what your teacher said, and your teacher is always right. Remember, your teacher said you are weak. Remember, your teacher said that you shouldn't act over smart. And I lived with that until I actually got into having a coach, and that's where my life started shifting. There came a turning point into my life wherein during my engineering days I met my life partner, and very soon I see myself in a marriage, family, motherhood. Life was incredibly very good from outside world. I was married to a perfect husband, kind hearted, humble, wealthy, giving me the freedom to do whatever I want to. And the only dream I had was actually being in a CEO, become in the leadership of in a software company, which I manifested. So until and unless I didn't reach to that leadership roles, I was in a fantasy world, and my complete dream shattered because what I imagined of those leadership role was completely different. That was a time wherein being married to a Bengali Hindu family and coming from a Malayali Christian family, it was nothing was matching. The, the beliefs were different, the values were different, and more I started learning all the Bengali cuisine to make my in-laws happy. It never used to happen. The more I try to please them, the more I get misunderstood and lost. I remember the fights which used to happen where my mother-in-law used to tell me that you have put more milk in your tea and less milk in my tea. I uh, literally smile at it or laugh at it because those were so silly. But you know, those moments of those fights have actually fueled me. They were fueling me up to live my higher purpose. And there came a point wherein I really wanted to come out of this everyday cribbing and crying and complaining. One end of the life, it was more of a superficial life where I'm trying to make my society and my parents happy, because for them everything was good. I had the best of best things. I had a brilliant holidays, luxurious car, a beautiful angel in my life. Today she's 13 years. What else more you want? You are owning 3 4 flats in Bangalore. Your life is complete, your life is set. But actually it was not the case. Every morning I used to get up completely hollow and unfulfilled. I lost myself completely in that 6 to 7 years of marriage life. And it came to a point wherein enough is enough, and I decided to get into the boots of, I was craving to get into the boots of a business. I remember the day when I started network marketing into a software services, wherein we used to create websites, we used to create video emails. Technology was at the core of my heart, so it attracted me because it was technology, and then it was called as a business. Without knowing anything of a business, I was just craving to come out of that corporate world and do something different. Only for that matter, I joined here. I had so much of fear from within, but I feel network marketing acted as an incubator for me for my personal growth. My life has been a total adventure since then, where I learned how to face my fears. I learned how to solve problems. I learned how to be strong. I actually learned how to teach my mind with all the positivity, how to protect my mind with all the negativity. That's the point which actually made a paradigm shift to my mindset. I realized that the greatest benefit, it's not what you want to get in life. The greatest benefit is what you need to become in order to get what you want in life. And what I need to become was a journey which I continued. I attended all kind of seminars. I was part of all Success Gyan summits which was happening, any BNI meetings, women's summits, everywhere. I didn't leave an opportunity where I can actually go in and squeeze every drop of that opportunity. I started recognizing opportunity where I can grow myself, because I was in that crave of growing and learning. During my network marketing, I had a team size. I was very successful. I had given my heart and soul to it. I had a team size of 2000 plus, wherein 80% people were females. And that's the point I realized that from a timid and a shy girl, where I never believed that anybody would actually listen to my opinions or look for my opinions, there came a moment where in network marketing there are females who are waiting for me to get trainings from. Every Sunday I became a trainer, and it's like 5 years I was a trainer in there, where I had to grow myself. See, you are very lucky when you get an opportunity and when you have to grow yourself to match that opportunity. I was always on the stage talking on self development topics, and that's where I realized my potential. That's where I realized what's my higher purpose is. If I can create an impact on these females, I feel I can do a bigger purpose. I can live for a bigger mission. And that's where I came out with a mission of opening my own company. And today I'm proud to say that I actually own my own company, Live It Up, and I started teaching. I have around 10 students whom I'm teaching. My only purpose and mission is that I can help women to celebrate the freedom of choice by actually asking them to stop justifying of who they are. We females are not designed for sadness, depression, anger. We are designed for love. We are designed to create life. You know, the day we own ourselves, we own our uh, skinny, we own being fat, we own rich, not rich, career woman, housewife, late, busy, free, underdressed, overdressed. If we can own ourselves, that's the enhanced version of us. We can own our beliefs, we can own our values, we can own our flaws. And coming from that struggle life of marriage, when it was like 6 to 7 years I was completely lost, and today I feel I can help all those married women who are undergoing those problems. They feel like they can't call out, because for the outside world they are the role models and their life is very good from outside, but internally they are struggling, they are suffering. I want to help all those women to come out and live the freedom of choice. I really want to ask women that if you are the only mantra for success, today I actually say that if you are a successful woman, I want to ask you, can you wear what you want to wear? Can you say what you want to say? Can you behave the way you want? Can you own yourself? In can you be living guilt free in a society which always puts women to live under a pressure of perfection, a perfection of roles, a perfection of looks, a perfection of obedience? I want every woman to be unapologetic of her life and her lifestyle. I want every woman, can you do things when you know that you would be judged, but you will still do it because you know that it's important for you. Today, for me, the ultimate happiness is that I can share my wisdom, my knowledge, the last 6 years of all the trainings and knowledge which I've clubbed together, and I can help a person or help a woman to convert the dreams into reality. I can help a woman to actually for the growth and development of us, and that's my ultimate happiness. I actually say that the health of a family is a directly proportional to the happiness and success of a woman in that house. So the happiness of the woman, it's no more a choice, it is a must. Because an unhappy, unsuccessful woman cannot be a great mother or a great wife. I live with this mantra today, that do whatever good it takes, and let's start transforming the lives of women because they deserve it. Thank you so much. Love you all. Bye bye.